Have you ever stopped to wonder why life feels so heavy sometimes? Why the weight on your shoulders feels unbearable, no matter how hard you try to shake it off? It's because life is not easy. That truth is raw, unfiltered, and something we all face, no exceptions. You might be feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or even broken right now. That feeling of being crushed by endless problems is not a sign that you've failed. It's a sign that you're human. Everyone struggles. Everyone hits walls that seem impossible to climb, but the hardest part is admitting it to yourself. There's a strange strength in accepting that life is tough. It doesn't mean giving up or surrendering. It means waking up to reality. When you stop pretending that everything is perfect or that pain will just vanish, you start to build real power. The power to stand back up after every fall. The power to face the chaos inside and outside your mind. This acceptance is the first step towards something bigger than pain, resilience. Resilience isn't about avoiding the storm. It's about learning to dance in the rain. It's about finding a fire inside you that refuses to go out, no matter how many times you're pushed down. Right now, you might feel like that fire is almost gone, but it's there, buried deep beneath the exhaustion and doubt. And the beautiful truth is this: life's hardness is shaping you. Every challenge, every moment of despair is carving the contours of your character. It's molding you into someone stronger than you've ever imagined. You don't have to pretend to be okay. You don't have to hide the cracks in your armor. Those cracks let the light in. They show that you've been through battle and you're still standing. The pain you carry is not a weakness to be ashamed of. It's a badge of honor that shows you're still fighting. This fight matters. Your struggle matters. It means you are alive, and with that life comes endless potential. There is a power in facing your struggles head-on without denial or escape. When you acknowledge your pain, you unlock the door to growth and transformation. You move from surviving to truly living. The struggle is real, but so is your strength. And that strength grows every time you refuse to quit. So, if you feel overwhelmed now, if the load seems too heavy, remember this moment. Remember that admitting life is hard is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new chapter where you take control. Because once you accept the truth about life's difficulties, you free yourself from false expectations. You free yourself from the endless cycle of frustration and disappointment. You create space for resilience, courage, and hope. Stay with this truth, hold it close, because what comes next will show you how life, though not easy, is more precious than you've ever realized. And understanding this will change everything. Even when life feels unbearably hard, there's a quiet truth waiting to be seen. Life is precious. This isn't just a cliche or a phrase to comfort you when things get tough. It's a deep, undeniable reality that pulses beneath every breath you take. You might feel trapped in the noise of your pain, but if you slow down and listen closely, life whispers its value in the smallest moments. The sunrise painting the sky, the simple warmth of the air on your skin, the sound of a genuine laugh. These fragments of existence hold immeasurable worth. They remind you that despite the storms raging inside and around you, there is something fragile and sacred here. The very fact that you are alive right now means you have been through battles that nearly broke you, and yet you're still here. That survival is not luck. It is a testament to your strength. Even if you don't feel strong at this moment, you might find it hard to believe your life has meaning when the darkness seems to swallow hope. But life's preciousness is not about perfection or ease. It's about presence. It's about being here, feeling deeply, and continuing to breathe even when every part of you wants to give up. This is where gratitude begins. Not a forced or shallow thankfulness, but a powerful, soul-rooted recognition of what life gives you, even in the midst of pain. Gratitude rewires the mind in ways that science has proven. It shifts focus from what is broken or missing to what still exists and sustains you. This shift does not erase your struggles, but it changes how you hold them. When you start to see the beauty mixed with the pain, your heart opens to a new kind of courage. Gratitude creates a foundation that supports resilience. It plants a seed of hope that can grow even in barren soil. You owe it to yourself to find these moments, no matter how small or fleeting, to hold on to them fiercely. This doesn't mean ignoring your pain or pretending that everything is fine. It means choosing to acknowledge that your life, with all its messiness and difficulty, is valuable. Your existence matters. Every breath you take is a victory over the odds. This truth alone is enough to fuel your will to move forward, even when the road is uncertain and frightening. Life is a series of moments, some heavy, some light, and learning to treasure each one, especially the hardest, is a revolutionary act. It's an act of self-love, of courage, and of fierce determination to live fully. Your life's worth is not measured by how easy things are, but by how you face what comes. This preciousness that surrounds you is the anchor you need when storms threaten to sweep you away. It is the reason to stand tall, to keep breathing, and to keep fighting. Hold this truth close. It is your refuge, your power, and your hope. Life, in all its difficulty, is an extraordinary gift. Let this knowledge fill you with the strength to keep going no matter what. You may not control everything life throws at you, but you hold one powerful truth in your hands, the ability to choose how you respond. This choice is yours alone, and it is where real power begins. No matter how chaotic the world feels, no matter how overwhelming the pain, your response can shape your path. It can lift you out of darkness or pull you deeper into it. The mind is a battlefield, but also a sanctuary. Every thought you nurture influences the reality you live. Science has proven that your mindset literally rewires your brain. When you train your mind to focus on hope, strength, and action, you create new pathways that build resilience. This doesn't mean ignoring the pain or pretending it isn't there. It means facing it with fierce intention. Instead of being a prisoner to your circumstances, you become a warrior choosing your own direction. When you decide to see obstacles as lessons, failures as feedback, and hardship as fuel, you shift from victim to victor. This shift is not a one-time event. It is a muscle you build daily. Each moment you practice choosing courage over fear, clarity over confusion, you strengthen your inner foundation. This mindset protects you when storms come. It becomes a shield deflecting despair and hopelessness. The choice is yours to make, moment by moment. You may not be able to change what happens to you, but you can change what it means to you. This is where freedom lives. To respond with strength in the face of pain is to reclaim your life. The truth is, no one can give you this power. It is yours to seize. No one else can decide your attitude or your perspective. This responsibility might feel heavy, but it is the greatest gift you have, because with it comes control, a control that few recognize but everyone craves. When life breaks you, your response writes your story. The stories you tell yourself about who you are and what you can endure determine your future. When you choose to believe that struggle is temporary, that you are more than your suffering, that you are capable of rising, your reality transforms. This mindset also shapes how you treat yourself. It calls you to kindness, patience, and relentless hope. When you feed your mind with thoughts of growth and healing, you invite strength into your soul. The mental battle is the hardest fight you will ever face, but it is also the most crucial. Every time you refuse to be consumed by negativity, you reclaim a piece of your power. You begin to rewrite the narrative of your life. The moment you realize your response is your greatest weapon, you awaken a force within you that no hardship can extinguish. This force will carry you through the darkest nights and into the dawn of new possibilities. Choose your response wisely. Choose courage. Choose life. Struggle is not the enemy. It is the path to your greatest growth. Every challenge you face is an opportunity disguised in difficulty. The pain you feel is not a sign that you are broken. It is the pressure that shapes you into something stronger, something more resilient. Your discomfort signals that you are stretching beyond what is familiar, beyond what is safe. Growth never happens inside comfort zones. It happens when you lean into the discomfort, when you refuse to let fear stop you from evolving. Science shows that adversity rewires the brain, strengthening your ability to cope, adapt, and innovate. Those who embrace struggle with purpose don't just survive, they transform. Your scars are not wounds that hold you back. They are evidence of battles won and lessons learned. They tell a story of survival and strength that no easy path could teach. The discomfort of growth may feel unbearable at times, but it is the sign of life moving through you, pushing you forward. When you resist struggle, you resist the very process that makes you more than you were yesterday. The resistance breeds frustration, bitterness, and stagnation. But when you embrace struggle, you open yourself to transformation. You allow the fire of hardship to refine you, to burn away the parts of you that no longer serve your higher self. The struggle reveals your true strength, your untapped potential, your unbreakable spirit. This is why struggle is a gift, a painful gift, yes, but a gift nonetheless. It pushes you to learn, to grow, to discover parts of yourself hidden beneath fear and comfort. You may not see it now, but each challenge plants a seed for your future greatness. This moment of hardship is your classroom. The lessons you learn here will carry you through the rest of your life. Growth demands patience and persistence, even when it feels slow or invisible. The transformation you seek is not instant. It is a gradual unfolding, a daily commitment to keep moving forward despite setbacks. Your willingness to face struggle head-on will shape the life you create. The power to grow stronger lies in your hands. Choose to welcome discomfort as a sign that you are alive, expanding, and becoming. Don't shrink from the hard moments. Lean into them with fierce determination. This is how you build resilience that cannot be shaken. This is how you grow courage that cannot be taken away. This is how you become the person capable of living fully and deeply, no matter what life throws at you. Your struggle is not a prison, it is your proving ground. It is where your spirit is forged in fire, becoming unbreakable and true. Accept the challenge that struggle brings. Embrace the growth it demands. Know that through this process you are becoming the strongest version of yourself. The hardship you face today is the foundation of your greatness tomorrow. Your willingness to endure, to learn, and to grow will define the life you live and the legacy you leave behind. When life feels overwhelming, finding meaning becomes your greatest source of strength. Purpose is not a luxury reserved for the few. It is the anchor that steadies you when everything else is shaking. It is the reason you rise each morning, the quiet force that carries you through moments when hope feels lost. Meaning transforms pain into fuel and suffering into direction. It turns chaos into clarity. Without purpose, hardship can feel endless and meaningless, but with purpose, every struggle takes on significance. It becomes part of a larger story, your story, that matters beyond the immediate pain. Science confirms what the heart knows deeply. A clear sense of purpose improves mental health, builds resilience, and even extends life. When you connect to something greater than yourself, your struggles lose their power to break you. Instead, they become challenges to overcome in service of that deeper why. Your purpose might not be a grand mission or a sweeping vision. It could be as simple and profound as love, creativity, growth, or service. It could be the commitment to be present for someone who needs you, or the determination to heal and build a better future. Whatever it is uniquely yours. It is the light that refuses to dim, even in your darkest hours. Purpose gives you permission to keep going when every part of you wants to quit. It reminds you that your life is not random or accidental. It is intentional, filled with meaning waiting to be uncovered. This realization is a powerful motivator because it taps into a fundamental human need, to feel that our lives matter. When you live without purpose, pain can feel like punishment. But when you live with purpose, pain becomes a bridge to something more. It becomes the price of growth and transformation. You begin to see your hardships as necessary steps on a meaningful journey. This shift creates emotional resilience that no external event can take away. Purpose anchors you in the storm, giving you clarity amidst confusion and strength amidst weakness. It shapes your daily choices, guiding you to invest time and energy in what truly matters. When your why is clear, distractions lose their grip, and fear becomes fuel instead of a barrier. This clarity empowers you to persevere, to take risks, and to keep faith in the unseen path ahead. Purpose is not found outside of you. It is discovered within. It requires honest reflection and the courage to ask yourself what matters most. When you find that core, it will ignite a fire inside that propels you forward with relentless determination. You will no longer be drifting, you will be moving with intention. Your pain will no longer be a chain. It will be the engine of your growth. The preciousness of life becomes undeniable when your actions align with purpose. This alignment is the foundation of true fulfillment and lasting strength. Your life, with all its challenges, is a sacred journey towards something extraordinary. Holding onto your purpose will give you the power to endure, to transform, and to live fully. In this, you will discover that no matter how hard life is, it is always worth fighting for. Now is the moment to take action, to step forward with courage and conviction, even when the path ahead is uncertain. Knowing life is hard and precious is not enough unless it moves you to live fully. Action is the bridge between thought and transformation. It breaks the cycle of fear, doubt, and stagnation. You do not need to be perfect or have everything figured out. You only need to be willing to begin, to try, and to keep moving despite your fears. Each small step you take creates momentum, momentum that reshapes your mind, your habits, and ultimately your life. Courage does not mean absence of fear. It means choosing to move forward even when fear is present. The greatest victories come not from never feeling afraid, but from refusing to let fear stop you. When you act, you reclaim power over your story. You shift from being a passive observer to an active creator. This act of creation is what makes life precious, because every choice you make to rise, to keep going, proves that your life matters, your presence matters, your fight matters. Taking action is an expression of your worth. It tells the world and yourself that you believe in your life's value enough to invest energy in it. It reminds you that no hardship is so great it can extinguish your will. Action is also contagious. When you choose to stand tall and push forward, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage creates ripples that spread far beyond what you see. This is why your decision to act is not just personal, it is powerful and far-reaching. You don't have to leap into grand gestures. The smallest acts of courage, getting out of bed, reaching out for help, setting a goal, saying no to what drains you, are victories that build your strength. Consistency in these small actions rewires your brain for success and resilience. Every time you overcome inertia, you prove to yourself that you are capable of change. You build trust with yourself. This trust is the foundation of lasting transformation. Waiting for the perfect moment is a trap that keeps you stuck. The perfect moment rarely comes. The truth is that your willingness to act imperfectly and courageously is the perfect moment. You are more ready than you realize. Your fears and doubts will not disappear overnight, but they will grow smaller as your actions grow bigger. The fight to live fully despite difficulty is the most courageous thing you will ever do. It is also the most rewarding, because with every step forward, you unlock more of the preciousness life offers. You turn hardship into hope, pain into power, despair into determination. This is your choice: to move forward, to fight for your life's value, to live boldly and fully. Remember, your life is not easy, but it is precious, and it is in your hands to make it extraordinary. Your action is the spark that lights the fire of transformation. Choose to ignite that fire today and keep it burning no matter what. You have faced the truth. Life is not easy. You have seen its value. Life is precious. Now it is time to live that truth fully and fiercely. The weight of hardship will never disappear completely, but your power to choose how you carry that weight changes everything. You are not defined by your pain or your struggles. You are defined by your willingness to rise again and again. Each breath you take is an act of courage. Every step you make forward is a declaration that your life matters. This is the fight worth fighting, the fight to claim your right to joy, peace, and fulfillment despite the battles you face. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when fear whispers that you cannot endure another day. In those moments, remember this: the same life that challenges you also gifts you the strength to overcome. Inside you is a well of resilience, deeper than you know. It grows with every challenge you face, every tear you shed, every time you refuse to give up. This resilience is your foundation. It cannot be taken from you. It is built in the trenches of struggle and tested by fire. When you embrace your resilience, you reclaim your power. You transform from someone waiting for life to get easier into someone who shapes life despite its difficulty. This transformation is not easy or instant. It requires patience, self-compassion, and unwavering commitment. You will stumble. You will face setbacks, but your resilience will catch you and push you forward. Your life, with all its imperfections and hardships, is your masterpiece in progress. It is a testament to the unbreakable spirit within you. Every scar, every struggle, every victory adds depth and beauty to your story. You are not just surviving, you are becoming stronger, wiser, more compassionate, and more alive. This process is sacred. It honors the preciousness of your existence. It demands that you show up for yourself every day with courage and love. The world needs you to live fully. Your unique gifts, your voice, your presence, they matter more than you realize. By choosing to fight for your life, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage becomes a beacon in a world that often feels dark and uncertain. You are a living proof that life, though hard, is worth every breath. Hold this truth close as you move forward. Let it fuel your determination and soften your heart. Allow yourself grace when you struggle and strength when you doubt. Your journey is not just about overcoming obstacles. It is about embracing the fullness of what it means to be alive, to be human, to be precious. This is your call to live boldly, to love deeply, and to treasure every moment. Life will never be easy, but it will always be precious. And that is the power you carry, the power to make every moment count.